spend way too much time designing presentations in Google Slides, Keynote, Canva, you're going to love this video. Today, I'm going to show you how to build a stunning sales deck using the power of AI. We'll use Gamma app, which is my absolute favorite AI presentation tool. But this isn't just about pretty slides. I'll give you my 10-slide framework that I've used to build and sell companies. It's designed to make your offer mathematically irresistible, anchor your product in the right category so your buyers get it, and create real scarcity that drives action. I'll also show you the 10 biggest mistakes founders make all the time, all under 7 minutes. Let's go.
7 minutes.
My framework has 10 slides. We're going to build every single one of the slide using an AI tool called Gamma. And most importantly, I'll show you all the hidden mistakes per slide that I see business owners and founders, including myself, make all the time. Once you're into Gamma and you've created your account, you're going to click on Create New. If you have an existing sales deck or a funding deck, you can obviously get started by importing that and working with my framework. I've made a pre-built prompt where I've taken the 10 slides that I mentioned and I've made it into a presentation prompt. Now, it's important you work this prompt right. Now, once you've done that, you can see you have different number of cards. I'm just going to pick 10. Obviously, you can go deeper, up to 20 cards in the first paid plan. You have different types of page styles. I pick fluid because I like that, and you're going to see the outcome. That some slides are longer and some slides are shorter, and that sort of feels nice. Obviously, if you're working in the UK, you should pick up English UK. If it's the US, you should pick up English US, plus the spelling changes. I've taken my prompt, and now it's come into this prompt editor. Here, you can see I have different types of text content. Should I generate the content? Should I condense it or should I preserve it? Now, if you're going to preserve it, what that means is that it's going to keep the text you've written there, but it's just going to reformat it. If it's going to condense, it's going to make it condensed. If it's going to generate, it's going to create new text based out of your prompt. I'm going to click generate. And over here, it's clear to me that I've made the prompt clear on who this is for and the tone and everything else over here. So here you can pick different themes and you can change it really fast. And you can also pick your different image art styles. Now I'm going to click on generate and you're going to wait for the magic to happen. And it takes literally a few seconds and your slides are ready. And there it is. Watch how fast it builds a complete sales presentation with 10 beautifully designed slides in a matter of a minute or so. All it took was a well-structured prompt, which you're going to get for free if you click on the link below. Let's start with slide number 1, which is what I call the brand and tagline slide. A lot of founders make a mistake of just having their name and having today's date or something as the first slide. The first slide gets a lot of ad time, willingly or unwillingly. I really recommend you to pack the slide in with some key information. So I think the slide is, there's a lot going on. So I wouldn't do this as my first slide. And here you have an AI button, which makes it really easy to edit this slide. The purpose is not to give them too much information because this is a lot. So we should probably look at that in the prompting. But first slide is really to get the brand and the tagline. So slide number 2 is a perfect place to do the origin story, especially if you're a business owner or a founder. It's a great way to get connected with the people that is listening to you. So my second slide over here is I talk about why I started this business, front office, where we work with AI receptionists and customer service. And I talk about how in my own business previously, I've had this challenge. And then I drive home that point by saying, what are the problems that we're trying to address? And obviously, this is well researched. People that are listening to you are nodding their heads saying, this is me. This is what I'm having. This is a problem I want to solve. That's the point of slide number 2. So slide number 3 is what I call quantify the pain slide. So in this slide, you really want to drive home the problem you spoke about in the previous slide, but make it very relevant for their industry or for this company. A great response is somebody stopping you and saying, actually, this is more than 1,200 Swedish crowns per missed call. It's more like 2,000 crowns. That means they are with you on this slide. A lot of times people get into their product already here, and I'd really recommend you not to do that. Build a storyline where you bring them on a journey and you talk about their pain or the problem that you're trying to solve. So slide number 4 is where you introduce the solution. A mistake I see people make over here is to get deep into the feature list already in slide 4. You should not. You should still keep it on a high level where you talk about the benefits or the outcomes your product can drive. So over here, we talk about the key outcomes that my product will drive and also talk about what makes front office different. Let's go to slide number 5. Slide number 5 is your social proof of credibility slide. This is the slide where you really want to wow them with logos and numbers. This is where you're going to take the quantified pain and invert it. So you're going to take everything that you said they're losing in slide number 2 over here. You're going to invert it and say, look at all the inversion we've done for these amazing brands over here. So I can see over here that Gamma has done this layout. What you can also do is to click on change layout. And over here, you can simply go and change the layout, which is fantastic. So over here, you can make it look like this, which I think looks better. I also think you should add logos. So what I'd ask the AI to do over here here. Say add logos of brands from the Nordics. All right, now it's given me logos. Obviously, it can look much better, but this is a good start for the demo right here. So this slide, front office feature slide, I think Gamma's done it really, really well. I'd probably break it up a little bit, and I can see that there are different modules over here: analytics, customer management, booking, communication. So I think this slide is pretty good because this is sort of the heaviest slide in the presentation. This way you win because you've really thought about the differentiating features. So maybe if you are short on time, I wouldn't go through all the features. I just go through the most important. All right, slide number 7 is your money slide. This is the slide where you talk about what is the cost of working with you. And here you want to address both the direct costs in terms of money, but also the indirect costs in terms of change in process, time spent, effort needed, and so on. Gamma's done a pretty nice slide over here, but I would still say there's room for improvement because there's lots going on. Over here, you see that the setup fee and the monthly fee are clear, but I'd probably make this bigger. So I'd probably move this into like heading 3 or something and make this more visual. And then there's a rapid ROI small investment, which I really like because it's clear to me what the gain is. They have something called smart layouts over here. And here you can see I can make this into top circle boxes. Slide number 8 is the why now slide. I see most founders ignore this slide, which is a big mistake. So far, the last 10 minutes or so, the last 3 or 4 slides, you've spoken about your solution, which is fantastic. But now you're going to go back into their problem and their world, which is where they are today. Because sales at the end of the day is to move people from A to B and remind them they're still at A, not at B. That's why the why now slide is very important. Slide number 9 is the slide where you're going to talk about how to get started to work with you. Keep this simple. A favorite tactic that I use is to get started with something that's a no-brainer to say yes. An audit is a great example. A blueprint is a great example. A free workshop is a great example. You want to get the decision makers in the room so it's easy for them to say yes. And finally, slide number 10 is a recap slide. I think there's a lot of text on this slide from Gamma, so I'd probably rework it. But this is where you want to recap the pain and the benefits and the testimonials. So they really see they're in good company, you've understood the problem, and they want the solution, and end with some kind of a next step to reiterate what you've just discussed. So there you have it, guys. Under 7 minutes, we built a complete sales presentation that blends AI precision with human psychology. If you want the exact 10-slide Gamma prompt template I used in this video to generate your sales deck with all the psychological elements built in, click the link in the description below. I'll see you in the next video.